It may be a load of crap, but hell if it isn't entertaining. Get your new issue of this just in.
It might be a load of crap. It's a big pile of shit.
Can't stop, won't stop.
No, I'm just listening. Lock the Bounty Hunter. Very interesting. Just more than that. Me and one of the guys were talking about the feminist women and all that crap and all this crap that's going on.
You can't stop me!
And I find it really fucking funny. It's just how women are nowadays. Like, they're like. First off, there's so many of them that are fucking liberal. Oh, that didn't work too well.
Not bad, not bad. I like it.
Oh, that worked. Max health. Nice. But yeah. So we were talking about stuff and that, and he was like agreeing with me with that. We were talking about things that are actually happening at work and that. And I was like, yeah, the women at work and that are like always so fucking aggressive and shit. Like, they always hate on fucking everything. I say, yeah, it's because, you know, well, they're feminist liberals. I said, that's what feminist, you know, lefty people are. They get angry, very emotional. They're always fucking yelling at shit. Because they don't do nothing with their life. They're, like, so fucking miserable with their own personal life. And, like, they hate on everything because it doesn't go their way, because they haven't realized that life doesn't go your fucking way to begin with. And like, so, like, we were talking about that as a... It's like, dude, I never look at life... from any other perspective than what I need to look at that. Like, if I enjoy my life, I enjoy my life. Fuck everybody else's life. If they enjoy the things that I do, then I'm friends with them.
Hyperion is not responsible for any limbs lost. The creatures deserve.
And that's what I always seem to like to tell people. That's like, that's how you make friends. You don't make friends by forcing people to fucking like you. You don't make friends by sitting there and demanding people to fucking like what you like and like enforcing it.
Through your efforts here, you are creating a safer, kinder Pandora through torture.
It's like, I like for people to actually notice that, like, that's what people honestly do. They want a life to be a specific way. And they sit there and they try to be friends with people and that, but their shit always changes. Like, when you, like, dislike things or hate on things, you change things dramatically, emotionally. And the funny thing is, like, you're never at peace with yourself because you don't know who the fuck you are. At all. Like, you just don't know. And that's one of the things that always seems to hurt people. Like it's like, oh, I play video games and stuff like that. To be a fucking dork. Why are you sitting there being all angry and shit all the time? Just talk about video games and shit.
Let's do this!
It's like, to me, I never understood that stuff. Like, I know why people get angry and shit. I get it. Dude, jump the fuck up and there we go. It's always trauma. I try to tell people that you have to get over your trauma. You can't just keep on fucking throwing your trauma in everybody's face. I said the reason why people talk about like the bad things in their ex relationships, that, you know, it's like a constant, like, that you did something wrong or that you want to do something better. And I get it. Cause I was the same way, you know, when I was younger, you know, something like that. I get it 100%.
Hold on, bitches!
But the thing is, like, you could talk about things without fucking throwing it into a fucking loop. You're like, ah, I'm always angry and that over that. I said, you're angry because you're missing something, and it's like guiltiness.
Keep you safe. Remember, we're always...
That's enough out of you! Quit fighting back!
It's the actual guiltiness. And that's what it only comes down to. That you're guilty over something that you did, so you have to constantly talk about it to reassure yourself. It's not even that either, it just makes you fucking head high. It makes you feel good about something that you think that, oh well, I don't, like, if it's like, well, if I got to know your ex and that, actually talk to him that, you know, and I talked about you, and he was just like, yeah, you know, there's certain things that happened and that, but you know, she's not telling the full truth. And you literally fight against it. Cause like hearing someone else's side of the story, that they're gonna tell the truth about like what you did wrong, more or less likely too. It's the reason why. Like most human beings, they hear two sides of the fucking story. So if I hear both sides of the story now, and I put it together, who's gonna lie more? Women are always gonna say, well, men lie more. I said, well, if you want to say men lie more, then if the guy says, yeah, I'm a liar, I did some stupid shit in that, could that woman ever admit that she done stupid shit too? Or she's gonna be like, oh, it's all his fault? Well, since women are most likely higher emotional creatures than that, to a certain extent, depending on, you know, if you're not a complete fucking idiot.
I approve.
I'm not saying all women are like that, but you know, the emotional ones that have less discipline, they carry their trauma too much and shit, which, you know, fuck a lot of them do nowadays. It gets to the point where you're just sitting there like thinking to yourself like, what the hell's going on? Like, pretty good experience.
Oh, that was awesome.
Nice. But yeah, you just have to ask yourself that. So when you start asking yourself that shit, you're all like, you know, oh, there's certain things that I can do to make my life better now. There's certain things I gotta say now, you know. But when I listen to, like, say, if I listen to myself talk about my ex, which I tend to do because I hear myself a lot, because I'm talking out loud. And I normally don't think to myself, I normally talk to myself. Because I don't know, sometimes I can think inside my head, most times I talk it out. And, when I think about the stuff and I'm just like, okay, it's like, what is it? You know, what can I do better? Is everything bad about her? No, it wasn't everything bad. Do I have any idea why she broke up with me? I actually have no idea why she broke up with me.
Just get to Bloodwing, and you'll have what you need to upgrade class.
The honest truth is, it was a pointless fucking relationship to begin with. And a lot of it came down to because she didn't want a relationship, she wanted a quick emotional dump. That's it. I ain't joking. Yeah, she wanted a quick emotional dump and then to make her feel better. And then when her fantasy wasn't met, because she was basically a adult Disney person. She's a Disney adult. Which is a huge fucking issue.
I moved her a few hours ago. Somewhere a little more.
My God, I didn't know how big of an issue it was, but like, anyone,
Damn it.
I say anyone that's obsessed, or any man that's obsessed with Disney shit, I'll say it like this: grow the fuck up. Cause the honest truth is, nobody is going to fucking like you. Because if you have a child like mine, that means that you haven't matured past fucking like 5th grade. And yeah, women are gonna get mad at that shit, but that's what that is. Like, I don't watch Disney shit anymore. I don't watch all that childlike crap. I don't care about it. It doesn't retain to me being important. Like, but I like the memories. You like the memories of your childhood because your adulthood fucking sucks a big pile of fucking dicks. That's why. Because you don't want to be an adult. You want to be a child. That's exactly what that fucking means. You refuse to be an adult. An adult, you know, people say, you know, it's like, oh, it's a lot, you know, paying bills and all that shit. No, not to a certain extent, I guess it is, you know. You do that because you have to survive. But you know what it is? You have to adapt your mind to seeing what's more important in life. You have to mature. You can't just be entertained all day, and that's what people tend to like to do. They like to love to be entertained. And I get it. But like, I'll be sitting there at work and that, and like, I'll work. And I like to work. I'm entertained by working. I'm entertained by getting stuff done. I'm entertained by having a purpose of something that's real. And that's one of the things that I personally do myself. Now that I'm older than that. And it's not even about my age. I wish I did it when I was younger. But I tell myself this. And, you know, actions speak louder than words, yes, but words can still adapt your mind to, you know, to at least try to act on it. Like we were talking about, people working that are just aggressive talkers. Like, they get caught in their own little fairy tale, and they think they're the main character of the little fairy tale. And like, how you main character of a fairy tale when you're not even strong enough or even smart enough to have a fucking main character, basically? Like I said, like, for instance, if I go into work, yeah, I'll instantly be like, okay, I'm the big man on the campus. I'm the big man. You know, I'm the one that does all the stuff and that, you know, I'm the one that works and that, and then when someone else comes that does similar things to me, you know, someone actually works really fucking hard and that, they assume things a little bit better than I do, you know, because other people could do my job too. Yes, they can. You know, and I'll say it like this. When push comes to shove, when it comes down to anything fucking physical, it's gonna be me. You know, because that's the responsibility of. That's my own personal responsibility. Because I have power. Let's see what the thing is when people don't have power. They were like to be big old complainers. They like to yell a lot. They like to get people's faces and that. They want to believe that there's something that they're fucking not. And the fucking nuisance behind that is pure immaturity. Because maturity comes with doing things that actually have some type of purpose. So like surviving, for instance. Nowadays we are so comfortable with life and that, like people don't even know how comfortable life is because they're weak.
The Hyperion Corporation respects all forms of life, so long as they pass a credit check.
Like there's some people out there that literally fucking work fucking 10 hours a day jobs. You know, because more or less like because they have to, or more or less like because they fucking want to. No, they gotta have money.
You found the slag samples?
And so when you start seeing that shit happening, they're like, oh yeah, I work for money. These guys are very, very, very like solid. You have to say why they like this, because they have to be. Because their life depends on it. But this is where the funny thing comes in. When you get women that do it, they're like, oh, I'm a baddie. You know, I'm hot. You know, look at my ass. Yeah, that's what I think about your ass. Big smelly bitches. Come on. Come on, Zozo. Hey, BB. Come on. Get in there, turd bucket. And like, then you get all these people now that live in their own little personal world, and they all want to say what? You know, you get baddie bitches that are like, guys want baddie girls and that. No, you want baddie men, and to be a baddie girl, and you want to get a baddie man, you think you have to be a baddie girl now. And I have to say it like this. No man wants to marry you. No man wants to be with you.
Shouldn't be a problem for you, but just a heads up.
Because if you think a relationship is just to make my life fucking easier and shit. And loot things suck ass, I don't give you fucking shit. well then you're a retard, because that's not how it goes. So I'll say it like this. I'd rather be with a girl that's chunky, that has a nice rack, like a big rack, than be with a girl that's skinny with a big rack. If she had patience, was kind, was nice, that wasn't disrespectful.
Shame. I've been
And
doing
let's say
some
that's how
really
guys are.
interesting iridium
I mean, I go to the
experiments
gym, I
with
lift,
her.
I
Hate to
lift a
see
lot of
her
weights.
go. But heck with it.
I see a lot of average girls in that go in that gym. And all I have to say is, I know when the baddie dumb bitch is coming.
Oh my god. Just give it up, kiddo. Bloodwing's got all the elements at her disposal. Fire, electricity.
Because they're always wearing the same shit. Tight ass fucking clothes. Booty all sticking out. You always got shows like, why do you have that much confidence in yourself? Some of these girls are barely fucking 19 years old.
Do what you can to save her, but if you can't, she's got what we need to get into control core Angel.
Like, if you have that much confidence in wear that stuff, you get mad because guys look at you and just don't wear that stuff. This is how it is. No, it's not. That's how you make it that be, dumbass.
What else is there? Watch your claws! Electricity! Electricity. And slag fire, electricity corrosion's coming up next. What am I forgetting? Calm down. You're gonna regret ever dragging Bloodwing into
It's
this
a fucking choice of the matter.
That's cute. Come on, what is left? She's coming for you! Look, I'm loading the train dart! Tranquila, blood! This won't hurt, I promise!
Tell you about an infinite pistol.
Okay, she's still alive. Get the microchip from her collar, and we can get her back to Sanctuary. Oh, now I remember. Explosive! No! That is why you don't screw with me. You and your little friend Mordecai turn yourselves in.
But yeah.
Or that dumbass bird.
So that's like one of the things we were kind of like mentioning, we were talking about here and there.
Damn it, Jack! I'm gonna kill you! You hear
And
me?
this guy doesn't want like to be upfront with his politics and that, which it wasn't. We weren't talking politics. That's the funny thing about it. We were just talking about the mindset of, you know, people that have a feminist mindset. Pretty much almost every feminism person is a liberal, and they want, you know, say, no. If you're a feminist, you're a liberal, 100%. That's a telltale sign that you have fucking issues. Bitch and moan all you want, yeah, you got fucking issues. And the thing is, it's really hard for anyone that's normal. They say, like, I don't get into politics that much of that. Yeah, I like what Trump's doing with the cartel and that, yeah. You know, the cartel has been poisoning themselves for all these years with money and all that bullshit and that. You know, there are people that, when they're trying to sell stuff that make a profit off of the rich fucking dumb fucks in our country and that. Especially,
You didn't think you were gonna get out of here alive.
you know, the people that give into that shit.
You're in range. Deploying reinforcements.
Connor, get down. Die, assholes! Screw you! Screw you! Get down below, you sons of bitches!
It's kind of sad. Because people just do shit for money automatically. Because they fucking have to.
Increasing aggression, not critical pain. Okay.
And that's a fucked up thing about it. They have to do it for money. That's all they know. The sad thing is, like, These guys are the drug lords of our country. And most of them are just rich people. And some of them might even be just politicians altogether, too. They may not say it, but, you know, I'm sure there's some there's some shady ass shit going on.
Sweet. Found it. Alright, this is a song from Mordecai's Stupid Bird. Any.
Can't lie about it, because it's pretty fucking obvious. You see it everywhere. If you watch the fucking certain newses and that, they talk about that shit constantly.
It would have been hilarious if I found it earlier. Shut up!
Yeah, allergies are acting up like a bitch. I got cold, my fucking sinuses are all over the place. No, that's very good advice. Yay. But yeah, that's just one of the things that we gotta deal with, you know. That's just how it is. So we were talking about
Buddy, what the hell are you?
Things are happening at work out. I said, yeah. And I mentioned like the 3 women that work in that they have issues. They like to expand their fucking dominance. Like they're strong enough to deal with the situation.
Claptrap can get us through the Angel's security field now. Come on back. We may have a way.
And I always say like this: the best way to deal with the situation as a woman is be stupid and just be pretty. You know, both those things. What I mean by being stupid, you act stupid like you don't fucking know, because women get away. That's the charm of a woman. Women can get away with being stupid. I mean, men can too, but most likely it's women. It's easier.
I'm sorry about Blood. Take this note to Thousand Cuts. You're going to deliver that note to a bandit leader known as the Slap King.
Now, he used to be a part of the Crimson Raiders
But
until
like,
his got too brutal. I didn't think ripping Hyperion
the biggest thing is
limb in front of their loved ones was an effective
when women try to be men,
he owes me a favor, and he can help us get past
and they get fucking really aggressive like a man would. What tends to happen? It happens all the time. It happens all the damn time. You get disrespected, and then when women get disrespected for trying to be like a man and be aggressive and shit towards a man, of course they're gonna disrespect you. Why the fuck should they respect you? Because I'm a woman, but you're not being a woman. You're being a man. You know how men respect other men? It comes out of a lot of different things. Normally, it's because men themselves don't like to be aggressive towards other people in general, because men are capable of doing more damage to each other. And most men, just to say, that are strong, that have muscles, that fucking work out and shit like they're supposed to.
That's where the vault key's being held. The Slab
No other man wants to fight that.
He can help us get past
people go after weak people all the damn time. That's just the name of the fucking game.
Intruder! We got an intruder! Intruder, huh? Sounds like Hyperion sent another assassin.
That's just how it is.
Boys, fight like badasses.
People get offended by it. It's like, why you get offended by it? It's just how it is. It's like, you go out there, it's like, you can't be that fucking stupid to go after a strong ass fucking dude that you know that can literally toss you around with one arm. Why would you want to attack that man? Why would you want to be aggressive towards that man? The obvious thing is because you're stupid. That's all you can say. Dumb fuck. You get it. You got away with it for so damn long. And now it's come back tenfold to bite you in your fucking ass. And the only thing you can do is complain about it because you know that you don't have the strength to deal with it. So what do people do? When they're not strong enough to deal with the situation, they bitch and cry. They bitch and cry.
Get ready to feel
Bitch cry, bitch cry, bitch cry. And it's fine, you know, to a certain extent to be a complainer of something. Yeah, where the fuck that midget go? There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay.
I'll take it all!
But when you're an older person, you act like a fucking 5-year-old and you constantly have to get emotional over everything in an aggressive way. It's like, are you fucking just dumb? Yeah. Just about. Dumb.
I'll crack your
That's just about what it is. You're just a fucking dumbass. They love being mad over that shit too. I'm not stupid. Like, no, you're pretty fucking dumb. Can't fucking deny that shit. You're just dumb. Listen. Smart people tend to listen to shit. Dumb fucks don't. It's just how it is. I mean, people can get mad over that shit. Get mad. Don't give a fuck. Just get mad then.
You Hyperion bastards had to come after me. You just had to kill Dusty. You want to treat me like a bandit? That's exactly what I'm gonna be.
Time for kill! Hey, so hard! No! Got ourselves a hero here! Keep shooting! You're going down!
Another present for my sweet, sweet plaything.
Behind me? Oh, it's a fucking psycho. What dickhead.
Dusty was just a puppy.
What the fuck is blowing me up? What is that shit?
You let your boss know I'm gonna
Oh,
put
something
him
got explosive, I
exactly
guess.
what he did to her. Except slower. What do you mean they ain't
Yeah,
from
I ain't got good
Hyperion?
enough gun.
Oh, must be a new
I'll line on
recruit.
my B to go
All
through.
right, boys. Let's get to the ringer. Oh, yeah. The Slab King won't talk
But
to you
yeah.
unless you join his gang. So just survive whatever initiation he's got planned for you.
And
then
like,
give him
so
back
we
to
kept talking about stuff and that. It's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know why they do that. So I was like, well, because they're feminists. Feminists have a fairy tale that they're strong and empowered. Strong and empowered from what? A man? Man makes you strong and empowered because we're the ones that have to deal with all your bullshit. It's that fucking simple.
Yes,
What the
yes,
fuck out of these guards?
now ladies say hi, honey.
Yeah, us men have to deal with all your bullshit.
Don't run.
Like, all of it. We gotta deal with your bullshit periods. I'm cramping, all this other stuff, and then I got this issue, I got that issue, I got this issue, I got a... It's a big old complaint fest of issue. In the meantime, we gotta deal with that, and we gotta deal with other fucking people that are fucking just as dumb as you. And we gotta deal with fucking retarded men, too. So it's like, we're constantly dealing with all kinds of fucking shit. The backwards and the forwards of bullshit.
Yes, fun. Can I have one?
And I'm gonna say like this, you can't give any fucking damn gratitude over that shit. Maybe every once in a while you might hear a little bit bullshit. Some gratitude, man. Maybe. Most times it's the same stupid shit. That's your job. And the motherfucking comparison, too. Like, why are we comparing to each other when we know that we're different? That's one thing I don't understand. That's one thing I despise the most. Like, why are we comparing ourselves? Who gives a fucking shit? I don't like comparing myself. I am who I am. I don't care. Like, if you don't like me, don't like me. That's fine. Fucking hate me. You ain't gonna do nothing. Cause I'm bigger than you. Or I'm smarter than you. Stronger than you. In some type of way.
Ever been strangled with your own intestines?
That's how I always seem to look at it. Because you don't care about something if you have power. You don't care about weak people and that, weak things and that, because you have power. I don't care about weak-minded people. I give them advice, they move on. If they don't take it, then that's their own damn problem. Now I'm talking about strong-minded people, that people that just have they know reality for what it is. That's the biggest thing about living in a fairy tale world. Like, people play video games and literally live in that video game. They talk about it. They constantly bring up shit. They're constantly doing shit. And I always want to ask, like people we talk about Pokemon and shit. And I'm like, you guys are like late 20s. What the fuck you talk about Pokemon? I don't even play Pokemon anymore. That shit's for kids. I play big boy games like this, killing shit, shooting shit. You know, stuff like that.
But now it's time for the real initiation. Slugs! Idiots always wanted to fight another ball. Short change. Nice shot!
That was funny. Get up.
I hated that guy anyway.
There you go.
Did you see that guy's face melt?
The recruits making you look like idiots. Slabs, go get them. You don't want to be here.
You call yourselves badasses? The Vault Hunter's wiping the floor with you.
Sit up here.
Damn, Pat! You're not cutting my playtime short!
Bye bye.
You call yourselves badasses? The Vault Hunter's wiping the floor with you.
Critical biatch.
You killed some of my best men to get to me. I only got one thing to say to you.
Someone didn't say you.
That
That was fucking
was
awesome.
awesome! So what you want? You are the biggest
Yeah, I don't think
badass
Brick and
of
all them are.
time.
I think all the main, all the characters
I'm
are.
proud to call you a slab. I was wondering what...
Great job. With Brick's crew on our side, we should have an easier time.
I don't
getting
think they're
past
all
the bunker
dead. I think they're
protecting
really
Angel.
old. 'Cause I
Come
don't know
on
what
back and we'll
this.
see about getting through that
I know
door
this is
that'll only open
literally
for
like
Jack.
right after Borderlands 1. There might have been like a year or so after, but it's really pretty much right after Borderlands 1. And then Borderlands 3 is a little bit after Borderlands 2. Like, not that much after though.
So, the Vault Hunter met the Slabs. What a lovely opportunity to kill two bandits with one mortar assault.
But yeah. I can get up and move around a little bit. I gotta go to work here. What time is it? Like 6 something? It's only 5:45. 5:45. Yeah, I worked out really hard today. Did my whole entire body. I think the only thing I probably didn't really do was my glutes, but I did my glutes the other day, so I'm not really worried about that. Oh man. But yeah, you know, when we were talking about this stuff, we got really good detail about it. Like, we're talking about it in that, you know, we both brought up some of the things that, you know, that we think, you know, about certain things and that. And he's a little guy in that, you know, he's not that big of a guy in that. He has issues in that. But, like, he tells me about the drama in this place where I work at and that. He comes up to me. He gets really close to me. He's like, there's so much drama in this place. And I'm like, yeah. It's like, well, I know. And it's like, I see it. I ain't gonna lie about it. Yeah, I know some of the bullshit happens there. It's always the same fucking people. And he was naming off like certain things, and I'm like, yeah. I was like, oh, I know. The yelling and screaming, and it's like getting feisty now. It's just like, because most men all normally think pretty much the same when it comes down to stuff and that, especially about like women and why they act a certain way. And that's because they're feminists. They're feminists. Like normal women, that they don't give into that shit. They never do. Yeah, they don't give into like. Oh, that was a good sneeze. Like, they don't get into being argumentative and shit. Oh my god. Sneezes are unreal. And I always say it like this. Why do only certain women get into that shit? And it comes down to, they would say, oh, because my life was like this. Oh, it's just you haven't grown up past fucking like 10 years old, 12 years old. Your brain hasn't like learned anything fucking new. Because you live with comfort. Exactly. You have to suffer to understand what it is to grow up. Like most times, suffering comes down to making decisions. When decisions are made for you, and you're all like, I don't know why it's like this, I don't know this, and I don't know that. I said, well, if decisions are made for you, then you act on nothing. You don't know what to do. Someone says, hey, I want you to do this, do that, do this. You can choose not to do it, depending on if you can do it or not, or you can choose, to do it. So if you choose to do it, and then you have consequences because you didn't do it right, who do you blame? The person that told you to do it, or yourself? Are you number 3? You make up excuses. So there's 3 different scenarios with this. And you don't do it because you don't know how to do it. Or you do it because you're all like, okay, well, I have to do it anyway. But I'll ask, like, hey, how do you do this? Cool. Or you do it, you fail, then you make up a whole bunch of excuses why you fail. Listen to how people talk. If people make up a lot of excuses about their life, then you could tell that excuses lead to lying, and lying leads to an unpurposeful life. You lack purpose, which means you're afraid of being caught. And you like it because it gives you a thrill. This is why we have so many problems with all these women and some men. Because most men don't do this. Most women intentionally do this at a younger age, more or less an older age. Of course, age comes with experience for the most part. But listen to how people talk. You can pretty much figure it out on your own. But you just have to follow the steps. If people make up excuses for their life, why their life's like that, you gotta ask them, like, okay, why? Ask why a whole bunch. Why? And well, how many excuses can they make up before they actually tell you the truth? That's kind of how it is. The funny thing is, like, some people actually will come back to you with different excuses. Like, if you ever like talk to someone for a long time, like they're your friend and that, or someone from work probably, and you listen to their conversation. That's what they don't do. They don't hear themselves lie. They only know that you believe them because you're listening to them. They think that you believe them. I said, just because I'm listening to you doesn't mean I believe you. Well, it's likely I probably don't believe you. But this is the kind of thing that people tend to, go through in their life. Because, as a child, I know that because that's what I used to do. I used to make up tons of excuses. Why this? Why that? Why this? And sometimes, it's good to do something if it's in the right means. If someone tells you something that you know that's wrong, and you kind of undercut it to them, which means that you kind of like, oh, you agree with them, but you know it's wrong, and then you kind of just do a little bit of a different opposite of it, or you just don't do it at all, and you kind of just like, oh, it'll pass, and it passes. Something simple, so to speak. Because someone may think that's good for something, oh man, for yourself, but it's not. You know, if someone tells you something, it's like, oh, you know, smoking weed's good for you. I heard that shit all the time. Smoking weed's good for you. It shows you on that. You know what else is good for you? Exercise. You know what else is good for you? Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha actually helps with stress levels and that. It's basically like there's tons of stress releasers out there. It's a herbal supplement. It's actually people do it all the damn time. People eat that shit constantly. I just have to try supplements. Like, taking a multivitamin. Okay, well, find yourself a multivitamin that's good. You know, I eat gummy multivitamins because I think they digest way better than that, and I actually get huge results out of it. Or, you know, find stuff that you're missing out of your diet and just eat it. Well, that's hard. Well, it is. Eat more healthier shit. Stop eating processed stuff. Eat stuff that you can cook, because cooking stuff it's less processed because you're cooking it. Or another thing you could do is sit there and just look up online. Go, you know, look at all these people out that are healthy people and that, and talk about dieting that. There's a lot of people out there that talk about dieting that. A lot of fitness people. But the biggest thing is, like, what I was talking about before that, with how people talk to that. Really, be a good listener. Listen to people talk. If people are, you know, happy, smiley, they're more like jokative in that. They don't really take life super seriously. Like, they're just chilled people. And then you get people that are all like, why don't you take life seriously? I say, well, because I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be a nervous wreck. Because why you are a nervous wreck, you probably don't want to listen, because that's why you're like this, because you never listen to anybody, because you assume that you know things, but you really don't know anything. Because when I talk to someone and that, you know, one of the ladies that working at talk to her, she's kind of psychologically inclined in that. You know, she knows a little bit in that. You know, she's been through a little bit of stuff in life and that, I guess. And so I talk about something that it's always the same excuse about the person, but talk about another person. And I always come down to discipline. I said discipline rules over everything. It's an act of discipline. The reason why there is issues altogether. Not listening. Shut the fuck up and listen. People that do the banshee yell and the cry wolf shit. Yeah, you know why you do that? Because you're fucking stupid. And what I mean by stupid is you weren't taught to sit down and fucking listen. You were taught to banshee yell and scream until you got what you want. Well, see, that's a personality trait that may work with probably your father or your mother or your siblings, and they just don't listen to you. They tone deaf you out because you're just yelling and screaming and yelling and screaming. Because the stuff that you're saying, it doesn't matter because it's not real life. Anyone ever hear like the yellers out there? Like they just cry wolf all the time and that. They get really fucking mad over really stupid shit, and they keep on doing it. But like, and other people embrace it. And women are very weird with this shit. I don't know why it is like that. It's one thing I learned about women a long time ago. Women embrace other women to do stupid shit. I said, well, guys do it too. It's like, no, not like that. Guys play tricks and they're jokative. With the boys, everybody, the boys and that. Oh man, I'm ripping ass. Woo-wee. I got the case of the thoughts, guys. But yeah, when you're around with the boys and that, you're just chilling at. You ever see a bunch of women get together and go girls' night out? Listen to the conversations. You'll find out exactly how they are. You'll find out how men are. You'll find out how guys are. If guys are at the bar and that, they're sitting there like, you know, chilling and that, maybe having a beer or so. And then there's a group of girls. And the guys like see the group of girls and that. And they look. As soon as they look, and if the dudes are attractive, or one guy's like really attractive out of the whole group of that, And like he looks over the girls and I say they're all mildly attractive. Maybe one has a fat ass or has big titties or something like that. And he's immediately them two are probably immediately just going to attract to each other. But the other girls around them, the guys might get, I can't say the guys will get jealous in that. If a guy's jealous in that and he's part of that group, you tell him to fuck off, get the fuck out of the group. Women, they play off each other's feelings. Women play the game with men as they play with women too. Like they'll say a lot of stupid questions, they're snarky, but women understand how women work at that because, well, women tend to fucking say a bunch of shit that don't make any sense, and most likely they lie about shit when it comes down to the situation I'm talking about. So like, if the guy says, "Oh, that girl's really cute over there," now it's like, "Oh yeah, well, yeah, she's pretty hot now." They all like discuss how attractive the women are, and one of the guys like, "Why don't you just go over there and talk to her?" He's like, "Fuck no, I ain't go over there and talk to her because all those other girls are all fucking look at this fucking bitches." They already noticed that, they're already jealous of her right up front because she's got big ass titties and all of them are flat chested fucking bitches and that. They always do that shit. They always get all fucking pissed off on that. And the guys will talk about it probably like, it's like, yeah, and the bitches look snarky as fuck. It's like, I don't know why that woman even comes in. If she could come in here by herself and probably, or come with like one friend and be chilled and that. But like, you come in with people, like for instance, you come with people that you have similar like attractions with. So like, I'm not gonna come in, I'm not gonna hang out with someone that's fat and fucking obese when I'm fucking jacked and I'm building muscle and shit. I'll come in with the guy that's probably just as jacked as me, or probably just in better shape than that. I have that same mindset. Women don't do that, and bringing up that scenario in that women like, there's always like one attractive woman with like a fat fucking chick. It's fucking hilarious. So at work and that, kind of a coincidence, I'm talking about this. So we're gonna these two, I guess they were friends that one of the girls was fat, not really attractive looking. She was like a fucking 3. No, she was like, yeah. And then her friend was rather attractive. She was skinny in that. She had a pretty face in that. Like she was just complete opposite. And like I kept looking over, and like I was looking over in their direction. That I don't know if they noticed me because more or less likely I was just I walk out there, glance at my lobby and that because I'm on the inside portion, fucking doing work and that. I glance out there to see if anything's going on, see if I need to do anything. And she caught my eye. That's how it works with attraction. That. And so I glanced at her, and I looked at her multiple times. I had to get like kind of a good look at her now because she was cute. And all I see is this troll-looking bitch like sitting across from her. Fee fi fo fum, she hit all, ugly parts of the branch of the tree and that. Maybe got a little bit of luxury because her tits are big or something like that. I don't know. And like, oh my god. Yeah. Something's going on. I'll be right back. I got shit. Yeah, Bruce Lee wasn't actually a good fighter. He was just all choreography. Yeah, it wasn't. This shit's funny to listen to.
Okay, so this is my first day on this job. This is my first job. And so this is a bit get some shit. So let me get this here. Water, hammer, 10-foot floating tube. That's stupid! Use your common sense! Copper, magnets, charging paint, and orange. Gotcha. Gotcha. I don't really know what you are. My dad used to do like stuff like this. So I thought like I could follow in his footsteps. Yeah, I can come at the shop, so I'm gonna update you when I've got the stuff. Went into the shop. I literally just like found like the first employee. I don't know what these things are. I've never really done this before. Went in and just went to get the first member of staff. Showed him the list of stuff left and went. And then I just like go around the corner and stop looking for stuff. And then I found like a guy, looks like an older guy, and I was like, okay, this older man, like, he looked quite like sweet. I was like, he's probably gonna like, hopefully like take pity on me, tell me where the stuff is. And then he starts like giggling, and like these two other lads that come in the corner, they start laughing at me. Better luck fucking next time. They're like, oh my god, this stuff is I'm like, what? I don't know what this stuff is. Like, and then they look at the list, they're like, none of this stuff exists. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, have another look at the list, and it's like 10 floating tubes. Obviously, that's not a thing. You are so dumb. You are really dumb. They're fucking laughing at me, and I've spent like so much time trying to get to the shop and then come back out. I've been out for like nearly 2 hours trying to get this stuff. And I'm gonna go back to the site, and then they're all gonna like laugh at me. I don't know. Like, what's the point? Like, that's just so mean. Like, is it because I'm a girl? Is it because like I'm not a bloke? Like, is that what it is? Or is it, oh, let's just take the piss out of her because she's a girl? Like, is that what it is? It's just so cold. Man, you are one pathetic loser. I'm sorry. I mean, dude, this is what happens. Men haze each other. You know, this is why women don't usually work construction, can't be this sensitive outside. Everyone goes through. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, working construction is a man's job.
Fuck yeah, I have so much fun there.
Chat, let me know if you agree with this. Put a one in the chat if you agree with this. Men give each other a hard time is actually a sign of endearment. The guys that we like the most, we give them a hard time. Me and my buddies, we rip on each other constantly. We roast each other constantly. We give each other such a hard time. But we know deep down that we'll always have each other's back. But the guys that I'm typically the nicest to, I don't really even know you that well. I'm really nice to the people I don't know. The people I do know, bro, we be roasting each other constantly. You know how many times I get roasted for having a big forehead? They call me cross-eyed, big forehead, tell me my hairline's running back farther than Randy Moss at the last Super Bowl he was in. I get absolutely ate alive. But those are my homies, and that's just what we do. It's a sign of endearment. And so, honey, you want to work in a male-dominated field, this is the kind of stuff you're going to have to deal with. And the thing is they're picking on you to see how you react. And if you react negatively, they're going to keep picking on you. That's how it goes. They're going to keep bullying you. That's just, you want to be in a man's field, it's a man's world, especially with construction. That's what you're walking into. Yeah, but you just, the love of my life. The apple of my eye. The stars in the sky. I couldn't live without you. Well, that's unfortunate. I take it back. I don't blame you. Oh my god, that's it. Let me see this.
this dummy.
That's fucking good.
I'm single, and I'm just looking for somebody who likes to have. I'm just looking for somebody who likes to have fun, and is a fun-loving type gal, brunette, something, and so I read and it's a blonde. That's tall.
So basically, any woman? Like, come on, bro.
For sure. And type is in the beholder, if you think about it, because someone who likes me for me is who I'm looking for. Because I'm that type of guy who likes me and we could go out and do all kinds of things. I like all kinds of music. What I really want is someone who'll call me and will love me because everyone I know is married and I don't know anybody or anything, and it's just not right. It's not love like anybody else. I don't think it's probably still that down stuff where I'm playing for God.
What's the worst? He got so mad, bro.
Because you're a bitch.
First date you've ever been on?
This guy has been trying to talk to me for a while. Mind you, he was like 30, like 29, 30. He said, "Oh, I really want to take you to this haunted corn maze." So we get into the corn maze.
Haunted corn maze? Huh?
And he's like, "You know what would be so funny right now?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I lefty." I'm like, "Huh?" This man took off in a full sprint. I moved him. And then he popped out of nowhere. He's like, "I got you." I'm like, it's like cracking. So while we're walking again, probably another 6 or 7 minutes, he breaks up into a full sprint again. I'm not chasing after him this time. I just start crying. One of the crew members, he comes out. He's like, "You left my background." He's like, "Well, I'm gonna just walk you to the end of the maze." Because he's seen him.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works. Every time.
You guys taking notes?
Dude, I've never thought about taking a girl on a haunted corn maze. Navigating the dating scene can be tough, but something healing in the aftermath.
That shit's so funny.
Involved in a personal injury.
Hell yeah.
And I pick her up and we're driving back. And I'm like, "Where have you been all day? I haven't heard from you." And she was like, "Oh, I was just hanging out with some friends." And I was like, "Oh, what did you guys do?" And she was like, "Well, it was just me and we're going to call him Jeremy. It was just me and Jeremy." And I was like, "Your ex?" And she was like, "Yeah, it was his birthday." And I was like, "Oh, how did you get all the way out here to the city?" And she said, "He came and picked me up on his motorcycle." And I was like, "So you came out to the city on the back of your ex's motorcycle to celebrate his birthday? Just the two of you?" And she's like, "Yep." And I was like, "And I'm picking you up from this hotel?" And she's like, "Yep." And I was like, "I don't really like that." And by the end of the car ride, I apologized to her. Come on now, dog. Come on, man. She took your ball.
Bro, come on, that's too much. Bro, picking a girl up and getting her back blown out from her ex-boyfriend, that's crazy work, brother, man. That's what we would call in the industry picking up leftovers. You never want to pick up another man's leftovers, brother. You never want to do that. This poor guy. A lot of guys are in this scenario, though. Well, I say in this epidemic, man. If a girl hits me up asking me to come, well, I'm married, first of all, but back in those days, if a girl asked me to come pick her up, I would interrogate the mess out of her. Who you with? What you been doing? How long you been out? How drunk are you? And if all the questions didn't align with what I wanted and I knew I was going to beat the Chuck E. Cheese when I got back, boy, there ain't no way I was going to get her.
I made candy bacon.
Ooh.
And that candy bacon looks good.
Turkey.
Okay, it looks
I made
good.
a junk ham. Mixed vegetables.
Ooh.
Spicy mac and cheese.
Ooh. Ooh.
My name's Zoe, and I
Zoe? Shannon, was it? Oh. Would you are gay.
Your FedEx doesn't need McDonald's. I would be happy to provide you with directions to the nearest subway, or perhaps a tip. Someone needs to be. You look like a damn moving your butt faster. Don't threaten me with a good time LOL and link up to your phone. Need shit out there I don't already have.
Bro, what the haberdasher? Consider this your friendly reminder to
What is that? What is? I've never seen that has. Yeah, it's just a joke. It's like, what? Where did they get that audio though?
Sometimes I look in the mirror and I get a little place as well looking at myself because I am an absolute animal. Conor McGregor.
The self-confidence that this man has is crazy work. But it worked for him. It shows you that believing in that, believing it will help you so much. So I think I can show this. Well, I don't know. This chick is saying some kind of outlandish things, so we won't show that clip. We will, however. Let's go to one of these.
I love this shit.
Oh my god, dude! This video right here, I was like, "What's going on?" Okay, so this UK woman pleads guilty in the first ever cyber farting case. Gets rehab and a restraining order for sending fart videos to her boyfriend or to her ex-boyfriend. Good lord, get it out, Levi, get it out. Let's listen to this. From her boyfriend's ex.
The prosecution told the magistrate that the first video she sent, she proceeds to pass gas by placing the camera on the bottom and passing the gas. Over the next few days, another 4 videos were sent of the same nature, showing Rihanna passing wind and showing her face smiling at the camera. The two things continued on Boxing Day and New Year's Day, despite being getting wind of what was happening.
They got wind of what's been happening. I dare you break wind before me. I didn't know it was your turn, baby.
Rihanna was arrested on a home in Canarvon and will be sentenced this week.
That is crazy. Cyber farting. Chat, anybody ever send you some farting vids?
That sounds hilarious.
Looking for a baby daddy, currently pregnant, and a single mom by choice. TikTok made me do this. I've heard guys are into this. Let's see if TikTok was right. 5'3", graduate, social woman, have and don't want more. Festivals, bars, drama, romance, fantasy. Like, can you believe this? This chick really has the audacity to get on Bumble or Hinge or I don't know which one that is, but get on these dating sites thinking that a man's gonna come in and save her. Bro, this next clip I'm about to show you guys is one of the most outlandish things I've ever heard somebody say on a podcast. This is crazy looking.
Like, once me and my girl get married, she don't know, but I straight start telling niggas like, yeah, I ain't trying to be together. Why not? Till death do us part.
It's you.
You know what I'm saying? So now if everybody thinks that's what she got, they ain't gonna want to, you know what I'm saying? She can say I'm lying all she wants. Who they gonna believe? They don't know who to believe.
I think I think people are more scared to catch herpes than AIDS.
What?
Because herpes breaks you out. Word.
That is wild. Chat. Would you ever do that as soon as you get married? You just tell everybody that AIDS together.
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious.